bad water. It came down to a T in some parts, and some players disconnected in crucial moments, etc., etc. Do you have any predictions or any thoughts?
I think the Spies are going to make the win or lose section in this map. I think that's going to be the main thing. Depending on... That's the thing, it's going to be Snipers or Spies going to take the mix down, and it's going to start the push for a whole 2 minutes. That's my prediction.
And we have gone live. I didn't even realise that the teams were going to spawn. And for those who are asking, yes, we are having a bit of stream trouble, unfortunately. But that's just the nature of the beast. We do have Tech coming around the back and putting a bit of pressure on onto Down. We've had a few role switches between the teams. So Down is now sniping for the blue team. And we had Tech come around and put a bit of pressure onto him. But we do see blue team pushing out now, trying to get a bit of time on this point. Red team did get that initial cap. But blue team coming out with that aggression. We do have blue team running the crits Krieg. And the red team with the crits as well. And the crits coming out into Jono with a lovely 3k there. And also the heavy Martian is backing it up. So really good work by the blue team in terms of defending that cap. Blue didn't even cap the point yet. So really good work by red team.
No, Jono just came out with that crits and everyone died at the end.
Yeah, a really good work there in terms of the snipers sniping each other back and forth. But we do have blue coming out and capping that point finally. So good work by them. What can you see, NG?
I see Dry Moldicus going down. I see both players kind of waiting for the bit of pop. Kind of playing conservatively. Oh, he has crits. Red Medic has crits, waiting for the right moment. Oh, they popped counter crits.
Yeah, we do see strong play.
Kelsey gets a pick on the Medic. Crits go unattended under the...
Really good work by Modus there in terms of
trying to get a pick.
Good work onto the other team. And we do see the medic go down for both teams. So crits have been reset between the two teams. And there's about equal times coming up, yeah, even times.
Kelsey goes down.
So, but we do see the red spy in blue lines, but he gets called out, so he decides to back it up. I can't get too much. But we do have red coming out and trying to contest this point, trying to get a bit of time onto it. And that is what we do see between these two teams.
Red's mini sentry not letting everyone get out.
Oh, really good work by Hank. 2k with the one rocket, just coming in and bombing over and getting two of the blue members. So really good work by Hank there with that jump. And we do have time on the point for red at the moment, so they're just creeping over, trying to get a bit of an advantage on that blue team.
Great job keeping the spies away.
Yeah, Mulder getting called out by Sammy. Obviously they
crits
did play.
The Pyro. Pyro and Medic go down. Only 3 out for red. That is a huge play from blue.
Yeah, really good work by blue in terms of recapping that point and getting a bit of aggression out there.
Just the soldier and sniper up in demo. Yeah, they come back. When blue want to kill things, they can kill things.
And what we can see already in this match is really strong work by both the snipers. You know, they're just making sure they're getting a lot of really high priority, like high quality picks, as well as like picking on each other. So the snipers seem about even, but they're both getting different kind of picks in terms of counter sniping one another or getting picks on other classes, etc., etc. But we do have times coming up and evening up once again between these two teams. Very, very balanced between these two teams right now. And we have red really wanting to come back out on this point, but we have blue with the crits. But red, oh no, blue with the Uber. They switched back over. So that is blue with 100% Uber charge. And
mini sentry on top of the point, not letting anyone get close to it.
Red with the crits. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But the Uber does come out of the blue team to defend this point.
Doesn't get much time. Crits comes out. Everyone's on the point.
Out.
Everyone dies. Medic down. Demo down. Gets multi. No.
Oh, you're lagging a bit there for me, Angie. But really good work there by the blue soldier coming in and denying that cap onto the point. And it's 15 seconds. You know, Red really need to get out and get some bodies on this point, and that's what they're trying to do. But Motus just baiting the point there with his stickies. And this looks like it's going to be the round going to blue unless Red can come out and get something going here. But they just don't seem to have the body advantage. But they're coming out now trying to contest it. It's just a pure DM dogfight. And Red are going to cap the point. So Blue... Oh, Red, but Red going fully down with only one player up for them. So Blue are going to have to cap that point and win the round. So really good work by Blue there in terms of getting some aggression going. Really good work by the AUS team. So that is the first round on Koth Asheville to AUS. We're going to see, again, the soldier, Hank, getting behind enemy lines, coming up and bombing. He's not been taken down yet, but he's got a scout on him, and he goes down, so that's unfortunate. He was going to get behind and try to make some interesting work happen, but unfortunately not today. We have Crit Creed. We have Crit Creed coming out from both teams.
Let's see who pops first. Demo goes down, Heavy goes down. Tech takes out their Heavy, one to crits. Doesn't
really,
get much start. He stopped that right in the backs.
Really good work by Tech there in terms of denying that crits.
A level 3 behind roller shutters. That's clever. Gets taken out by down. That sentry is by itself.
And there's been no one has capped the point yet, so one of these teams are probably itching to get out there and put a bit of time on this point.
Oh, down gets the red medic kick. Reset.
But we do have a great, as you said, a great snipe coming out of down there. And Blue are trying to get a bit of time at this point. But we have a level 3 that was behind the roller door going down. Very interesting play coming out of Son of Jaws there, trying to do a bit of a level 3 play.
And with that pick, Blue has a massive advantage. As soon as Mal or Red push, that crits and gonna kill a lot of people.
Yeah, that is certainly true. I almost feel like Blue are waiting and trying to hold back, trying to get a bit of bait onto this point, and now it comes in. The crits coming in from the demo man.
And a lot of important red is hiding under the point.
And we do have Blue defending this point very solidly, about a minute coming up on the time for them. So, but we do have the Reds by Tech. Just, he hasn't been caught out, then he gets caught out by the Heavy, trying to make a play or something similar, but he can't do that. But we do have the Blue Sniper joining Spec, so he must have either DC'd or something similar, or no, there we go.
Change class.
Change of class.
Red pops at some point. Blue's clustered.
But we don't see the Blue Medic going down, which is a really crucial pick that the Red team really wanted to get.
Can Yoshi do it? He does on these last seconds of mine. Takes down the Red Medic.
Really good work by the Red Scout Yoshi there in terms of getting Keller to die.
He single-handedly stops the cap by shooting down the spy. Gets capped anyway by the engineer. Very nice work.
Still, that is almost a minute on the clock for Blue Team, with just Red Team starting to get some initial time on that point. So this is going to be really important for for Blue Team to try to push out and get a recap on this point, and that's exactly what we see happening. We really need to see Blue Team come out here and try to get a bit of aggression on this point. And that's kind of what's happening. But we do have Hank coming in around the back of the enemy flank. He hasn't been called out yet.
Jeremol takes down, but they are back to 0.
Yeah, really good work by Mulvey there, getting the
Keller has Crit
On to
speed, they're
Bam.
going to run to the point. Are they going to pop crits?
And really strong play coming out of the blue team here, certainly showing some of their aggression.
Definitely.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
They're going to fear the
So-
crits. They're not going to. They're probably plays. So I'm guessing they're going to wait for another crits and they're going to crit each other. Because that's the only option there. Oh, he goes. Gets the double, takes down Pyro, takes down the medic, takes down the heavy, takes down the soldier.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
He goes down to a piece. Something. Swift picking a bat, pick up a sentry. Oh, and Brett just bleeding. Well,
Our control point is being captured. 5.
Sorry about that. I just got to had to deal with something there. Could I just went a bit silent for a moment. But we do see Red trying to push out onto this point. Blue with the overtime, and that is going to be the second round to the blue team.
that was quite dominating. Blue did everything right, getting all the picks, getting all the plays. They weren't hogging crits. They were using the most of it, and that's a good makes too.
Yeah, and great work there by the blue team in terms of showing some high aggression. And we do have, you know, first kind of trading of frags. Swift the engineer for Red going down, and down, and Moldy for the blue team going down. So no real key picks that I could see between the two right now. Oh, you do have spawns just coming up, so it's going to be interesting. But we do have the crits coming out for the blue team onto point, trying to get some aggression. But we do have this red spy coming in and getting the backstab onto Keller. Tech, really good work there in terms of stopping that Kritzkrieg in its tracks. He probably lost about 50% of that. We do have the red Kritzkrieg being popped right now. And Red are going to try to put some aggression on this point and capture it for themselves. Really good work by Tech in terms of denying that crit from the blue team there. And we do see Red just getting really aggressive, trying to do
Quite a turnaround.
almost a forward hold on Kolf. I don't even.
I think, yeah, that's what it is. But Red's overextending, bleeding players left and right, acting very different from the previous rounds.
Yeah, maybe they've decided to change their tactics around a little bit, or I'm not sure. But we do have Keller goes down to a snipe,
Kowski takes down the blue medic. They're at 0 again, and
and we do have the crits
they
coming
had
out
the crits.
onto Martian, the red heavy.
Probably would hold on to it a bit longer because at the advantage they lost it.
And I do believe Martian is running the Natasha, the weapon that slows you down. So he's
I'm sure he has his
obviously
reasons.
he's looking for some jimmies to perhaps potentially be rustled this game with that slowing down. But we do have blue team pushing out here, trying to get some time on the point. It's already a minute down for the red team.
Red
So
medic goes down from scout.
blue team are very well aware of the importance of them putting some time on this point and capping it. And that is what they're going to do. Blue team starting to get some initial time pushing down onto this point, with most of the red team just respawning now. So they're going to come out and try to contest this point. But we do have the crits up for blue team. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do, if they want to like get aggressive with it or if they want to try to hold it and just defend the point. The spy does get caught out. Unfortunate for Tech, trying to get in there and get a medic pick. And he gets caught out and he's taken down by a cheeky flare from Ravioli.
Looks like Joe Keller's about to put crits. I think Kevin's everyone got some crits again.
Yeah, that is a
Demo's trying to get some
getting
to pop.
ready.
He's down on his medic to pop. Still not popping. Here we go. It's blue. Takes down the medic. 0 again.
But the demo really needs to get this heavy, and he does. The spy gets a stab on
Tech.
Keller again. Tech is just putting in the work onto
Oh,
Keller.
definitely.
Very interesting plays coming out of Tech in terms of making sure that he gets, like, goes in with that Uber's popped and gets a stab. But he isn't being called out, from what I can see, in terms of he's going to that same spot up near that barrel every time they're going in to try to push him with crits to drop down and get his pick. And Tech is going back in, and he's going for the medic on his back. Oh, he gets the heavy, can't get the medic, can't connect, but just gets the heavy anyway. So really good work by Tech coming around the back there and trying to get a flank on to the medic. We do have red team pushing out now and trying to get a cap. On this point, we do have blue somewhat trying to defend a little bit, but not really. They're going to wait and see what they can do. They're probably aware of the crits advantage, or that red team are going to have their crits going up rigging, and they don't want to get baited onto that point just yet.
Get to good look in the crits.
So
Decent
it's
time
going
on
to
the
be
point,
interesting.
not too skewed, not too skewed.
Oh, and it is actually an Uber
Oh, it's an
coming
Uber.
out of BM there.
I think that's a good call. I think they're getting 2 minutes down with the crits. The players were too vulnerable.
But that teleporter has still not been taken down for the blue team, so people are going to be popping up very soon to get ready to contest this point. And we do see blue coming back out now and trying to contest on this point and trying to get a bit of time on there. It's just
Red
coming
players
up.
are still up.
This is coming up to about even times for both teams with 1 minute's cap. So this is going to be really integral.
Red Medic and Pirate hiding under the pop for some reason.
But we do see the blue heavy getting a bit of time on this point, and he's not really being. He's got the demo man coming to contest a little bit, but nothing too serious. But we
Ooh.
do.
Ghost Ninja takes down the Medic. Red is back to 0.
Yeah, we do see both medics go down, so Uber's crits are reset. And we still don't see blue coming in and capping this point, so 30 seconds on the clock for red. So it's going to be really important for blue to come out and get a cap onto this point. I'm sure they're very well aware of how important it is for them to put some time on this point. And that's what they were trying to do, but just get taken down with a pipe from Jono there, just putting some damage on at that point, really saving it off. And Tech coming around and backstabbing that heavy and stopping that aggression on the point. But we do have Son of Jaws coming out and trying to get the stop. But there's no one on the point at the moment, and blue team do come down and try to get the point with red team contesting. But they need to get on this point. Every time they're not on there, it's going down very rapidly and
Just
they're losing
Rifts
people.
making a play.
And that is Keller going down. And this looks like it's going to be a round to the red team.
Oh, try.
And the aggression coming out of the red team, but that is going to be a round to
Very nice.
winners.
Great comeback. You can see straight away in that round where they're all right in red enemy space that they know what they know what to do. They're getting the kills, they're getting the picks, and they're making the most of it.
Yeah, really good work by the winners team. Trying to get a pick on aces, obviously. But the spy, very cheeky spy play coming out of Moldy there, just decloaking right behind the heavy.
Takes
Getting
down
there.
the medic with a fantastic headshot.
Yeah, really good work by Peace there, getting that headshot
Getting
onto
nice
the
shots on the
medic.
screen. Everyone's complimenting him. You know, it's good when that happens.
But we do have blue coming out and capping at this point. But we do have red coming out and quickly trying to contest. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of happens in terms of blue team do have their 100% critical charge. Yes, I do believe. Oh no, it's quick fix. Quick fix is. Oh no, quick fix is out for the blue team, and the quick fix is popped onto the point. So let's see what they can do here. And they do get a few picks with it, but not too much. But really good work in terms of helping defend the point. But
Kelsey knocking down blue medic.
yeah, the blue medic Keller does go down, unfortunately. And I think we're going to have the Uber crits coming up for the red team very, very soon. Yeah, we do have a Uber coming in from the red team onto that point, trying to get some aggression, but there are no players around. The Uber comes out and Sammy goes to run the right side, and there's no players on the right side, so he's probably not feeling happy about that, but he's going around for some flank plays, seeing what he
Moldy
can
on
get.
point.
And we have the,
Gets the medic. Love
we have the
Moldy.
red pyro coming around trying to get a flank onto the medic, and he does. Can the medic go down? No, he can't. I don't think so.
That push stopped right in its tracks. Most of red go down, and awesome play by Moldy picking out the medic.
Yeah, and red actually failed to cap that point, so really good work by the blue team in terms of holding off that push, and it's just coming over halfway now for the blue team, so they're looking to hold this and hold it for a long time. So they do have that 100% quick fix, so they're very willing and ready to hold off a bit of an aggressive play. We do have Tech coming around behind the engineer, putting a bit of pressure onto him, but doesn't get the stab. And then we do also have Yoshi the scout coming around onto the teleporter and getting that teleporter down as well, so that's going to stop them from coming up as
Sentry
quick.
step 2.
But that's really not what the red team's getting the key picks, but they're not pushing on it. You know what I mean? Like they're their scout and their spy behind, but they weren't getting time on point, which is what they needed. You know, right now they don't really need to have that teleporter go down. They need to get time on the point. They're 2 minutes down, or just over 2 minutes, like 2.5 minutes down now, and they really need to get some aggression on this point. You know, it's really not tipped in their favour at the moment in terms of what they're doing, and that's what the team's doing now, trying to get out and get
Tickled
some
as
time on the
crits.
point.
I don't know
But
why I haven't used it earlier, but they're going for a recap. He must not get picked.
we will have a Keller coming up very soon with his quick fix, and I think that's what they're going to try to do is do something like that. But we do still have a Crits Krieg now out in play for the red team.
Yeah.
And they got 100% crits. It's going to be
Here
interesting
we
to see
go.
if the crits comes in.
Slice and dice.
And it doesn't really... Oh, there's a fair amount of picks going down on the red team with only about 3 or 4 up for them. So I mean, on the blue team, only 3 or 4 up for the blue team.
He got
So
the medic,
good work
so I
with the
think he
red.
did what he had to do.
Yeah, so that was good work. But the medic does go down also for the red team. So the blue team is going to start building and getting that advantage. But the spy comes around for the medic, but gets called out. And the heavy going out with some boxing gloves, seeing what he can do. But the red spy gets the stab Tech onto the heavy tube locker. Really good work by Tech, I've noticed. He's really always going for that heavy or going for that medic. This round especially, he's prioritising those 2 picks.
Yeah, he's a high
above all
roller.
others. And we do have Blue coming out and getting this cap on the point with 14 seconds, but Keller goes down.
Nice.
Almost full quick fix charge. So that's going to really delay the cap, but Blue needs to get on this point and cap it, which is what they're going to do. 10 seconds on the clock. The pressure is on for red with the bulk
the
of red
pressure.
down. This looks like it's going to be the round to Blue.
Oh, maybe a little bit of the cast it down on blue. If we can just get a mini sentry out, pick him up better. Muscle it.
Yeah, true. And the caster's curse. We do see red coming in there and trying to get some time on the point, but Blue do hold that off, and that is going to be the round to Blue. That is the third round. 2 ASARs on this map. All they need is 1 more, and they have 1.
Yeah. I think they can do it even them.
And they're not going to go to halftime. They're just going to push out and go for it straight up. So it's going to be interesting to see if they change anything up. They're still running that quick fix. Worked for them last time. Might as well give it a go again. To see what kind of plays they can get. Already we see a lot of players down for the red team.
Peace took out Kelski, got free range to pick the people he wanted.
We do see the vaccinator play coming out of BM. Very interesting choice. But we do have Moldy that's
Moldy
coming in
doesn't
and,
care.
getting the
He's gonna
backstab
kill
on the
you anyway.
Martian. You can't vaccinate against those backstabs, unfortunately. Oh,
Hey, he
man.
goes again!
Martian goes down.
Wow!
Yeah, wow,
Gets the medic.
Moldy gets BM. Really good work by the spy Moldy for the blue team. But we see no one has capped the point yet. So blue team are just trying to run down that red cap bar on that point and try to get some time on there.
There's not much you can do at this point, just try to stay alive.
Yeah, for certain. We see the vaccinator now coming out from the blue team. Also, they see Red's vaccinator.
They use a vaccinator too.
And raise the vaccinator.
What is
they
this?
see the vaccinator and raise the vaccinator. Just having a bit of fun, I think, and seeing what they can do with it. But we do see no team has capped the point yet. But we do see the blue heavy and the blue medic coming out and trying to get a bit of capture time on this point.
Tech gets a massive face stab on the engineer. I saw that, Tech. That was not legit.
Yeah, good work by Tech getting that engineer down. We do have the scout flanking around on the medic. It hasn't been called. No one's spinning around. Heavy, what are you doing? Your medic's getting pinged with a scattergun, but the scout can't connect to that medic and ends up going down. So really good play by Yoshi there, but the medic ends up going down anyway.
He seems to acknowledge that fact.
We now have red team pushing out onto the point, getting their first cap of the round. With 30 seconds down already for the blue team on the point, it's going to be interesting to see what they do to try to counter this. But we do see the medic going down for the red team.
Apparently the vaccinator wasn't working for him, so he pulls out the quick fix.
So Keller switches back to the quick fix, but the red medic goes down.
With the Pyro gets him.
Keller goes down with about half advance, with about 50% on that quick fix. It would have been really helpful for them to be able to push back out on this point, but that happens. It happens.
It shouldn't happen.
Oh. And we now see blue team pushing back out onto this point, trying to get a bit more time onto this cap, with red team coming up just on 2 minutes, and blue on 2.5.
Tech fencing with blue engineer takes him now for 4 stabs to the face.
And we see the point go on the cap for the blue team, but the red soldier just coming around the flank and not getting taken out with the backpack on, and he just gets a few rockets on a Keller, and no one was there to help Keller out. I feel like, I don't know if red's like getting a bit lazy, or like they're just not watching the flanks, like they're just like, oh, we can just go for picks, like it doesn't matter, it's not like a official game, you know what I mean, and not official UGC match, or what's going on here. But it seems like some very interesting plays coming out of the two teams, you know, such as the parachute, etc, etc, and you know, that's what these kind of games are for. But I don't want to, I feel like blue is getting a little bit lazy.
I think the word is over for them.
But we do see blue coming back now onto the point and trying to get some time on there. Still
Medic
around
rocket jumping with the soldier.
Still around about evenish times, but we do see the quick fix heavy coming out
With these
from
few
the
long
red
heater,
team.
which I'm pretty sure are banned.
How long heater?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a particular config, but this is not a UGC official match, so they can run whatever configs they feel necessary. But we do see no time on the point for blue at the moment, so only red. Only red time on the point, so there's a minute for red to go. So red are keen to get this cap kind of going and seeing what they can do. But blue really need to get down and get on this point and even some times up. But that's not what they're doing.
Yeah, they're not.
That scout just ran away from the point instead of putting a little bit of cap time on it, which...
there are tons of blue near the point, and no one's capping there yet.
I don't know, a bit of questionable play, but a lot of red team goes down, so it does give blue a little bit more of wiggle room in terms of being able to do some stuff. But a lot of red is coming up now, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We do see almost a full quick fix coming up for the blue team, so that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. We do have blue coming underneath the point and pushing up onto the red team. We do have a quick fix popped out from the blue team. So let's see what happens here. Nothing really happens. The medic for red goes down and then it's just spawning up again. But nothing really happens, and it's just coming. They're trying to push it down for a minute and a half now for the blue team, so it's looking very respectable. They could actually cap this point and take the round for themselves. And that seems like what they're going to want to do. But we do see Tech sitting there, the red spy, but he gets caught out by the blue sniper across the way, called out. But we do see red coming back in now and trying to push onto the point. But blue team's going to have none of that.
Here comes Moldy. Gets the medic.
Really good work from Moldy getting a stab at that medic. And what you can actually see is they've got a level 3 just behind that roller door there. So they've got a last line of defense. If things aren't working out for them, just open up the roller door and get a bit of sentry spam going on that point. And times are now evening up for these two teams, and Red know how crucial it is for them to get a bit of time onto this point and try to retake this cap with 100% quick fix.
Sentry goes down to Sap. Scale on the point, get in. Ooh, nice pipe by Demo.
100% quick fix coming up for that medic, and they're going to want to pop this relatively soon to defend this point and secure their place as winners. But the medic goes down. That's a drop for Keller on that quick fix, unfortunately. But we do have the red team pushing out, but we do have the heavy coming and trying to stop that spam onto the point. We do have red kind of coming out.
Red is going to cap this.
Yeah, the bulk
Only
of the blue
two players up for being...
bulk of the blue players coming out. They're going to really want to try to make some work here and make some plays or something similar and try to get some work going.
Well, red medic is down, they might be able to do this.
Yeah, and we do see the aggression coming out from the blue team.
Oh, and Kalski gets the medic!
Kalski with the snipe onto the medic. Really good work by Kalski. But blue need to get out. Blue need to put some time on this point. And that is not what they're doing right now. Oh, they're just coming in and finally getting some time on this point.
No!
This could be the win for blue. This could be the win. There is no one from red coming out to contest.
Stop healing the spy.
The demo comes out and the spy gets called and the heavy is coming out.
That level 3 is making work.
With the bulk of red coming out, this is going to be...
only 2 metal left alive. One
this is going to be the game for the blue team. This is going to be the game, and that is it. The winners of the All-Stars game are Azars, taking both maps.
Holy shit.
Taking both maps. So really good play coming out between the two teams. Aside from that, thanks to everyone coming and watching. Thanks to all the people who are involved in organising this. Keller especially. He was a lot of the manpower behind organising all the teams and sorting out all the teams to come and play this game. You know, thanks to all the teams for always showing up. Shout out to Nur. I see him in chat being the information man and giving a lot of people information about the game. So thank you for doing what we cannot while we cast. Thanks, Engie, for coming and joining me for this cast.
No problem. Had fun.
For those who don't know, we'll be taking probably about a 1 month break until next season starts. So
yeah,
that'll be it. Do you have shout outs from the casters before we finish up the stream? Any shout outs from you, Angie?
No, not this time.
Yeah, I don't really have any shout outs aside from cheers for joining me. Thanks for Yelvensky for coming and broadcasting as always and being our cameraman. Yeah, we'll see everyone in a month's time. If we're back in casting again, who knows? This might be our last cast, we don't know. Any shout outs from you, Yelvensky, before we close up?
Just to Raxanor for letting me take up all the bandwidth, and Australian Net for being annoying.
Thanks, Tony.
Thanks, Volvo.